Take a look at the size of that hook. It gives you an idea of the sort of size of fish that these Filipino fishermen are hoping to catch. This hook is for a skipjack. It's like a type of tuna fish, and there used to be lots of them here in the waters off the Philippines. But now these waters close to the Philippines are really fished out, and that's why these fishermen go further and further afield, and they had been going to a place about 100 miles off the coast here called the Scarborough Shoals. Very rich fishing grounds, a place that they would head to every spring about this time of year. And if they try to go back there again now every year, they face exactly the same situation. Chinese ships armed with water cannon that drive them off. This huge area of sea, the South China Sea, used to be shared by fishermen from the Philippines, from Malaysia, from Vietnam and from China. But now the Chinese have effectively declared it their territorial waters, and they're excluding fishermen from any other country from going there. This is really the new reality of Chinese power in the South China Sea, and for small countries like the Philippines, which virtually has no navy of its own, it's impossible to stand up to by themselves. And that is why they're turning back to the United States for help. This is Clark Field in northern Luzon, and for nearly 100 years, this was one of the biggest US military bases outside of the United States. In fact, at the height of the Cold War, there were 15,000 US personnel based here. It was from here in Clark that the US Air Force bombed Japan at the end of the Second World War. It was from here that they bombed Hanoi during the Vietnam War. But in 1991, the US abandoned this place and went home. Well, now they are back. In fact, these American Air Force planes turned up here earlier this week. And if President Aquino and President Obama can reach agreement this week, there are going to be a lot more US personnel coming back here in the coming months and years.